Hello, I'm Landis, and this is Subnautica. I have no idea if you can tell, but I have spent the last couple of days dying in my bed from man flu. Last night built up the energy to get up and record some Subnautica. About an hour's worth of footage of progressing through the game, getting stuff ready. We needed to dive deeper, building everything we can. When I went to edit it, realised I had about an hour's worth of black screen with me talking over it, and I thought that would be a bit of a bad video. Can't recreate what I did in the lost episode, so to say. What I can do is show you what we have done and where we've got to. So we're going to have a quick base tour and show you some of the improvements we made while not recording properly. As you can already see, the base has grown quite a bit. We are starting to get frame issues. We'll start over here, I think.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There's a random Gary fish. So we've got a few eggs we've picked up. I did have a cuttlefish in there as well, but he seems to have bugged out and gone for walkies around the base. Pretty much like that Gary fish. That's better. In fact, while I remember, so we have upgraded our knife to the thermoblade. So any fish we slap becomes a cooked, tasty dinner. Got the ultra high capacity tank, just taking us up to 225 oxygen. Reinforced diving suit, which allow us to go deeper and survive longer in extreme temperatures apparently. And got the swim charge fins, which I find particularly cool because I can now use the sea glide without losing energy. It's got a nice little observatory overlooking the safe shallows. This room here will eventually become like another little foyer with that tower over there and this one here becoming little biome studies. And the big fish tank we've had for a very long time, it's a little less crowded at the moment because we've moved some of them into an already finished biome study. In this little corner here we have our safe shallows, and we have a nice lovely picture of the base. A working desk. Got to get some plants to liven the place up. We've got some information on the local wildlife. A fish tank containing some of the smaller, more tasty residents of the area. A picture of our aurora. Bench. Gives us a nice little view of the fish tank. And some workstations. It's weird how that happens. If we head down, we got some of the bigger, more scarier ones. I'm not sure why there's a bladderfish in there, but I'm gonna leave him in there. We've got some plant life from around the area. We've got information on all of the stuff we can find. A little bit of green on the wall to break up the monotony. Now, I originally had this room with windows, then I realised I couldn't hang up the picture frames. So it's just bare normal walls. But I worked out by accident that if you use the reinforced panels, you can get two frames side by side, allowing you to get a lot more space and create like a wall of displays like that. Which I think is quite nice. Moving on though. Another one of the little foyers. And there's my bugged cuttlefish. Come here, buddy. And there's another one. Just floating outside. He's not set to follow, so he just swims around the base. Which is kind of nice. Sadly, once you take the cuttlefish out of containment, you can't put them back in, so I have no idea if you had two of them, if they'd breed. This is the 2 deep tower, same as that one and the other two we've been to. There's the two at the front, as you can see here, are 4 deep. These will be for big biomes we need. When we start growing the kelp, we're going to need 3 high. Getting a containment to do that properly. Now we've got the big outer ring which connects all of these, each with their own bulkhead, which along with the reinforced panels gives us the ability to actually build this big. Then we have a little inner ring which connects to the main foyers and the hallways, which are again with a nice view of everything. Oh, into the middle. This is still temporarily here, a little workstation for when we need it. And we have some of the plants we forgot to show off at the end of the Green Thumb episode, fully grown and providing food for us. Speaking of which, if you head downstairs, we have the start of what's probably going to be a big lab. We've got a nice view out to the front. I'm not sure what I'm doing with the rest of it yet. 2 water purifiers are more than enough for the salt and the water requirements. And then downstairs is the locker room, which we've only just started really filling out. In fact, with the last episode we've pretty much emptied it out. The amount of resources it took to build all of this stuff is staggering. Let's move on a little bit. We do still have escape hatches dotted at almost all of the intersections. And we now have bulkheads on the scanner room, which we had to do by adding an extra bit of corridor, but that's not a problem, as it does give me a lot of space sticking on frames. Although I'm worried at the moment performance dips from 60 frames to 30 frames. There's a run in and out of the base areas. Not much has actually changed in here. Not much to change. As we come down here, carry on. This will become the main workstation. It will have the fabricator, the modification station, several other little bits and bobs, things I need to grab in a hurry. Downstairs will be where we build our room when we eventually get round to that. Now, if we head this way, again another lovely view of the safe shallows. You see the kelp in the distance, some of the grassy plateaus. Welcome to Seamoth 2's home. Now we have got some upgrades for it. The engine efficiency module, meaning we can keep it out for longer. Perimeter defense system, so we can stop a Reaper using us as a chew toy. A sonar, which helps navigate and find things. And a depth module Mark III, which I think gives us about 900 depth, which is pretty sweet. I will, of course, at some stage be building another moon pool somewhere to house an unupgraded Seamoth, and I'll be using that for most of the guides where it's possible. As we head into this one, we have a prawn suit, which has no name and no colours at the moment, and a peeper. We don't have much in the way of upgrades for this, and I can't seem to access any of it when I'm up here. Always have to drop. Now, we've got ourselves the grappling arm, and we've got ourselves the drill arm, and the engine efficiency module, as these will allow us to do some mining. Because a lot of the stuff we need now is a lot deeper.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Can't build any of the other upgrades without actually going deeper and getting some of the more late game resources. So that's pretty much everything, except we built one of those. Yes, we have a Cyclops, which we shall go and have a look at now. There she is. Again, no colour and no name. So if you have any suggestions for names or colour schemes for the prawn suit or the Cyclops, why not leave them down in the comments? And maybe next episode we'll name them both and paint them both. But for now, let's head inside. I can remember where I put the entrance. There you are.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
I find that eerily creepy. So we've got nothing in the storage as of yet. I'll probably be making a trip to the crash zone just to fill that up with power cells. She is a hungry machine. Around here, we've got a couple of upgrades. The engine efficiency module, which we picked up on the Aurora, so might as well use it. We got our depth module, which I again can't remember. I think it's 900. We can go as far down with this as we can with our Seamoth. Kind of makes us irrelevant at the moment. There's a lot of things we've got to do, a lot of things we've got to find, but we've definitely got the tools to do it now. If you enjoyed this video, then why not leave a like, maybe hit subscribe and check out the rest of the channel. And if there's anything you'd like to see, then why not leave a comment and let me know. I've been Landis, this has been Subnautica. Thank you very much, and see you soon.